A genius with endless personality.
Woof, this new vet, Freddy is a devil.
Picture a man going on a journey beyond sight and sound.
Is that just water? Because I don't drink anymore. Beer.
But cursed with the terrorist inside his brain.
It's the same voice. The same voice goes, just one. This voice that goes, jump.
While pursuing acting at one of the biggest art schools in the world, his teacher stopped him in the middle of class and told him that he had the most unique mind on the planet and they had nothing to teach him anymore.
Why a man dates a woman?
Don't men date women on your planet there?
Hard to tell, parts are interchangeable.
But no one knew that one day this incredible talent.
And she sometimes gets insecure. You're going, Siri, where's the nearest electronics store? Are you dissatisfied with my service, Rob? And the winner for Best Actor is someone other than you. And you sit there and they keep the camera on you and you're supposed to go like, I'm so happy. Wouldn't it be nice? You could be really truthful and go, ah! Yeah!
I'm going to mix up the rub and you're going to rub it into the meat. See, that shuts him up.
Luckily that I had that experience from the ages 12 to 22.
Would end his life by suicide.
I pray you finally found peace. Tributes are popping up all across the country, including along the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Now, if you watch closely, it looks remarkably unacceptable to see him suddenly disappear like this.
I'm back with Robin Williams and...
Gracias, amigos. Robin Williams.
Because not only was he a regular in the talk shows,
Will we be getting to the questions soon?
but also was receiving awards with his adorable smile.
Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press. Thank you for this with the little nipply thing on the top. This is a wonderful award, and quick, Janet Jackson.
Moreover, his final autopsy report concluded that neither alcohol nor drugs were involved in taking his life. However, his wife revealed that Robin was losing his mind and he was aware of it. He kept saying, I just want to reboot my brain. So what was going on inside of the mind of the most talented artist in the world? And why had he no other choice than to give up on his life? This is the story of Robin Williams that the world must know. It was July 21st, 1951. William was born to a wealthy family in Chicago, Illinois. The energy level that we saw in Williams' personality used to be exactly the opposite during his childhood. A very quiet child with loads of shyness in his nature. Until one day he witnessed American comedian Jonathan Winters performing this show on his television.
I've just come out of the shower and here with my dog. You know they can't talk, right? That's the way they look at you.
At that moment, Winters instantly became his idol and he decided to become one like him. Now, to practice his humor skills, he needed someone to genuinely validate that he could be a great comedian in the future. So he began by making his mother laugh and tried every day to gain her attention towards him. But as easy as it looked, William still had to get through his shyness that was immensely suppressing his talent. During his graduation, his classmates voted him most likely not to succeed, which further demotivated him to rethink his decision. However, what he failed to notice is that his drama professor, James Dunn, was still waiting to test out his talent. In the musical Oliver, William was given the role of Fagin by his professor, a fictional character who is considered as the receiver of the stolen goods. And what happened after is the Robin Williams that we know today. Because the moment he appeared in his character on stage, everyone, including his friends and professor, was baffled to see the level of energy he expressed on stage. With his improvisational skills and his ability to create different personalities in one character, he presented his role in a manner that no one could dare to copy. Suddenly, all his shyness was gone and William was set to skyrocket his career. His professor said, I had never seen so much energy contained in one person. He was like an untied balloon that had been inflated and immediately released. I watched in awe as he virtually broke the walls of the classroom and hallways. To say that he was on would be a major understatement. Soon, Williams realized his out-of-this-world talent and left Juilliard School to pursue the career he always wanted, the stand-up comedy.
Howdy!
Want to have the brains of a piss ant? That's right, learn to become a redneck in your spare time.
From San Francisco Bay Area to the Fighting Cocks in England, Robin revolutionized the way stand-up comedy is performed, and people were falling in love with his every word.
Old men with a colostomy bag and a pitchfork. I captured Rudolph Hess personally. I threw my colostomy bag and covered him in shite. Go! Get out of that fucker. And I'm
It was like the stage was waiting for decades to be taken over by him, giving inspiration to future actors like Jim Carrey and making his competitors jealous. For years, David Letterman was performing at the Comedy Store in California. But when he first saw Robin perform after him, he said he came in like a hurricane and immediately realized, holy crap, there goes my chance in show business. His remarkable creativity and unstoppable energy quickly ranked him number 13 on the 100 greatest stand-ups of all time. He even conducted 26 city tours and traveled to 13 countries to bring everlasting smiles in front of the US troops. But as charming and happy as Robin looked from a distance, millions of audience members failed to notice what was actually going on inside his mind. Robin's energy and level of stress on performing in front of millions of people convinced him to find the escape he was looking for. So he joined hands with alcohol, drugs, and finally cocaine. Without realizing it, his strong addiction to cocaine made him feel paranoid in the late 1970s, to which he also admitted how cocaine made him full of anxiety, fear, and depression.
It's just insanity, you know. And what a great drug. Any drug that makes you paranoid and impotent. How much fun can you have?
Still, there was no one to stop him from this evil habit until one day when his close friend, John Buscilli, died of a drug overdose. It happened right after the night when Robin and John partied together. Seeing his friend pass in front of his eyes felt like a wake-up call for him, and to fight through the drugs, he shifted his mindset towards cycling. Luckily, during that time, Robin caught the attention of the American screenwriter and director Gary Marshall. They were looking for a new actor for their TV series, Mork and Mindy. Robin was offered to audition for Mork, an alien from planet Ork who is sent to observe human behavior. Just like a hurricane on the stage, he astonished the cast with his unbelievable performance, convincing the cast and crew to immediately sign him up. With a 60 million weekly audience of the show, Robin became a superstar. This breakthrough also opened his gates towards our favorite movies like Hook, Mrs. Doubtfire, Jumanji,
Monkeys!
and as Genie in Aladdin.
Ever impressive.
The one contained, but never duplicated. Genie.
However, the seeds of severe depression were shown when he began consuming drugs during his stand-up comedy career. As cocaine changes the entire structure of the brain, in the background, a heightened level of anxiety and fear were still playing with his mind. And the symptoms started showing up in 2013 when he completed The Big Wedding Movie. Robin was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, but he told his wife he was not ready to share this news publicly yet. But the more he tried to suppress this news, the more it took over his brain. The level of anxiety and fear slowly resulted in memory loss and delusions in his mind. A superstar who once used to act without looking at his script was now baffled to see his memory fade. He kept on saying to his wife, "I just want to reboot my brain." But it was too late to reverse the effects of cocaine. And on August 11th, 2014, he committed suicide by hanging in his Paradise K home in California. Now, it seems astonishing to notice how he managed to hide his feelings from the world. Despite successfully completing darker roles like 1 Hour Photo, Insomnia, and The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, which actually touched his emotional state, the tears of a clown were still invisible to the human eye. Lastly, we agree with what his daughter said after losing her dad. The world is forever a little darker, less colorful, and less full of laughter in his absence. So what are your views about the story of the legendary Robin Williams? Tell us in the comment section below. And if you want to know about the incredible story of Brendan Fraser, click on the thumbnail and head directly to the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the like button if you like this video. Thanks for watching.